Hi everyone, it's Jessie from Om Yoga. Thank you for joining me today as I break down tripod headstand. For today's tutorial, you'll need 2 yoga blocks. We'll get started when you're ready. Starting on the seat, we'll do a review of Chaturanga Dandasana arms. Inhale as you extend the arms out in front of you, flexing the fingers in towards the face, pressing into the palms. See if you can lift the shoulders up, roll them back and down as you attach the scapula onto the back. Take a big inhale as you create your own resistance. Exhale, bend the elbows as you draw them in towards the midline. Bring the elbows in towards the shoulders and pause. 2 more rounds just like this. Inhale as you press out. Exhale, slowly bend the elbows, draw them in, bring the elbows in line with the shoulders. Final round, inhale as you extend the arms out. Exhale, bend the elbows, draw them in. Let's translate this to a tabletop pose. Come forward and through to hands and knees, actively pressing the ground away from you. Wrists stacked underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Big inhale as you press the ground away. Exhale, bend the elbows and lower your chest halfway until the shoulders come in line with the elbows. Big inhale, press up. Second round, exhale, bend the elbows, lower the chest halfway down. Inhale, press up. Final round, exhale, lower down. Inhale, press up. Exhale, sit the hips back onto the heels. Bringing your thumb to your third eye, see where the pointer finger lands on the head. This is the part of the head that you're going to want on the mat as you begin to explore your tripod headstand. Utilizing our blocks, we're going to create an equilateral triangle with the hands and the head. Placing the hands behind the blocks, fingertips point towards the short edge of the mat. Slowly begin to bend the elbows, dropping the shoulders down onto the blocks, bringing the head to the mat and finding a comfortable position. Once you have this equilateral triangle and you feel like there's no compression in the neck, start to tuck all 10 toes on the mat. Take a big inhale. Exhale as you press the hips up and back, start to walk the feet in. One by one, bring the knees to the backs of the triceps, really pointing through the toes. The spine is in flexion, core is engaged, navel draws in towards the spine. You can play with this shape. You'll come out the way that you came in, bringing the feet back down to the mat, lowering down onto the knees, and taking a few breaths. You can continue to experiment with that, or if you'd like to continue with drills for your tripod headstand, let's do that again. Bringing the crown of the head down towards the mat, walk the feet in. One by one, bring the knees to the backs of the triceps, toes pointed, nice and engaged. From here, inhale, see if you can lift the right leg up. Exhale, draw the right knee back down to the right tricep. Inhale, lift the left knee up. Exhale, lower down. Let's draw both knees in towards the midline. Inhale as you draw the knees into the midline. Exhale, return the knees to the backs of the triceps. 2 more rounds. Inhale as you draw to the midline. Exhale, lower down. Final round. Inhale as you draw in. Exhale, lower down. Come out the same way that you came in. Return the feet to the mat. Follow the center of gravity of the hips and begin to lift back up. A counter pose to tripod headstand is a child's pose. Let's take a quick one now. Reaching the arms out in front of you, forehead reaching down towards the mat. If the forehead reaches the mat, roll side to side, work to decompress the neck. Inhale as you slowly rise back to that kneeling position. Let's grab the blocks once again. Bringing the hands behind the blocks. Find the position with your head. Tuck the toes under, walk the feet in. Bring the knees to the backs of the triceps. If you are able to draw the knees in towards the midline, start to lift them up, stacking the knees over the hips, and then work to straighten the legs. I'm squeezing my inner thighs, drawing everything in towards the midline, that meridian center of the body. Once again, you'll come out the way that you came in, bending the knees. Draw the knees in towards the chest, and then return the knees to the backs of the triceps. Dismount the way you came in, toes to the mat, follow the center of gravity of the hips. Maybe taking a quick child's pose once again. If you feel ready to remove the blocks, I'll show you what that looks like. Creating those strong chaturanga arms, bringing the head to the mat, still creating that equilateral triangle. Walking the feet in, draw the knees to the backs of the triceps. We start by drawing the knees in towards the midline. Slowly stack knees over hips, ankle over top knees. Find a slight internal rotation of the thighs, squeezing everything in towards the midline. We're going to dismount the way that we came in by bending the knees. Draw the knees into the chest. Replace the knees to the backs of the forearms. And slowly dismount. Toes to the mat. Follow the center of gravity of the hips. And maybe take that quick child's pose.